Hey, what is going on with you guys? My name is Sub0xTbyte and I am shooting right back at you with another video. And I'm actually coming at you with videos lately like the noobs have been coming at me. I mean, it has been an insane couple of weeks lately since all of those noobs figured out how to get to my Minecraft home. Now I cannot say that I am mad about the fact that people end up looking for me because they want to meet me. But these guys come up to me and start screwing around with my life. Well, that is not something that I appreciate. So since my last house also blew up, I am going to make myself a new one, and even though it will not become one of the biggest there are, it will probably become the best one that I have made to date, since I have come up with a plan for myself so that I can get away from the hordes of noobs that come up to me every day in this Minecraft world. So sit your butt in your chair, get yourself a drink and a big freaking bowl of cereal and sit down, and kids, get ready to learn, because this might be coming in handy once upon a time. And I hope that whenever you would be needing something like this, that you are able to say that you have paid enough attention to this video to actually get something done for yourself. Now you might be asking, well, Sub, what are you going to be doing that is so amazing then? Well, let me tell you this real quick. A noob cannot bother you if a noob does not see you. So actually, when I started thinking of this, I actually started with a couple of things. So first things first, we need to be able to make something that will keep the noobs from seeing us. So that is when my mind instantly turned to the way that Harry Potter was able to hide himself in a lot of places. So he had his cloak of invincibility. Now I am not a scientist and I am not a magic person, so that idea got thrown out of the window pretty early. And then I came up with something else. What if I just go somewhere where people will not find me because I do not even know where I am? Well, on that note, here I am. I am not sure where, but it said secret rooms and we are in some random room. So I do not think that people will be finding me around here for a change. Now, next to testing all of these things, I will be doing just a little bit more because I feel like I owe this to all of you guys out there. I mean, we have not been talking about life as much lately, so I just want you guys to know what I've been up to and such, and I just want to talk a little bit to you guys and show some interaction, because the time of the year is coming again, where the days start to get a little longer and the sun starts to shine just a little more often. Not that it is much, but hey, beggars cannot be choosers, I guess. But yeah, so I will be testing a lot of things today, and I will be talking about myself a lot today, so you will just have to watch out for that, because this is going to be great right now, and I can pretty much assure you of that. Well, actually I should not have to, because you guys should know that we are going to be having a lot of fun, because that is just what we do around here, and it is just amazing if you ask me right now. So let's get started with everything now, shall we, you guys? Let's go on. Now we must make sure that everything turns out alright, otherwise there will be a lot of things that can go wrong and probably will go wrong. Like right now, nothing special is happening, but I am rather sure that this might just be a fallacy and that this will probably end up biting us in the butt, since even though it is going to be very peaceful, there are a lot of things that can go wrong today. Now you might be like, well, you little noob kid, you are just a little weenie when you are doing that. Well, that might be so, but I am just not going to be taking any chances after what happened to me. And I am pretty sure that you all have seen what happened to me. I mean, I have done a couple of horror games and game modes in my day, so I think that there is something that you guys can learn from me today, and that is because I do not want any of you to actually get hurt while doing any of this right now, alright? But if I have got to be fairly honest right now, I think that we are kind of getting the hang of this trap thing right here. I mean, we have done a lot of these before, right? But with entering this place, I really just feel that I am getting the chills for some reason. I mean, it must be because there is something hard up ahead, but maybe I am just a wooz and I cannot take any of this at all. I am not sure what to actually make of this right now, but I guess that I will just go with the flow and I will not be a showstopper. I like how every time I am doing this that I just think that all of this is just normal and stuff. I mean, you have got to love some traps, but this one is already kind of scary, so I am not sure what to do right now. Just please do not pee your pants. I am actually not even sure, but I think that I am right, and I mean, this is just really freaky. I mean, the suspense in this room right now is just insane. I can literally just feel feel all of the anxiety rushing through my body, and I can honestly tell you that I am feeling rather alive, but I am also feeling really dead on the inside because of what is about to happen, and it is probably going to be annoying me a lot of times throughout this video here. Now let's see what all of this is. Oh, I am dying. That is odd, but this looks like some sort of a living room of some sort. I mean, I am not quite sure because I do not come here very often myself actually, but that might be me. Maybe I am just being like really dumb or something like that. Who knows, right? Well, you guys probably know because you are all watching this in hindsight, and I have always told you guys that hindsight is and will always be 20/20, and there is really nothing that you can do about that in the first place. But of course, until we have arrived at the next stage, this is the perfect timing to go ahead and freak our butts off together. Come on you guys, we are not stopping anytime soon. We are ready to just be thrilled throughout the whole video, so just hold on tight please. I actually really do not like these things really. I mean, I am not a big fan of this thing to be honest. And my god, is this thing hard my mans. Let's just hope together that I do not end up peeing my pants. And neither do you guys, because that would be kind of odd. Man, this thing is going to be freaking brutal on me right now, man. I mean, like right now I am not even sure about what I am doing. I am just looking around and gathering some info on everything that is supposed to be going on around here. But I am rather sure that everything that I am doing is just nonsense because I will probably end up dying anyway. I mean, call me crazy right now, but I am pretty sure that I saw that there was an exit back there, but I am not sure. I mean, it cannot be right. That would be like really odd right now, would it not? I mean, if an exit is right here already, then there must be something fishy going on right now, right? I mean, there is just no turning around right now. But if that actually was the exit back there, well, it would be great. And then, you know, I am rather fearing my life right now, because this trap room could easily rip me to shreds right now, and I would like it if that would not happen anytime soon right now. But then again, that might just be me and the fact that I do not really like traps all that much around this time of the year. But who knows? Maybe I am just going AWOL right now. Now, I always say that I have never in my life envied a human being who led an easy life. I have envied a great many people who led difficult lives and led them well. That is basically the same when it comes to this escape room. You can just have an easy life and do nothing about it and just stroll through it. But it is the people who are leading the hard lives and make it look easy who you should be looking up to. That is why I like to keep things interesting by making things hard on myself from time to time, like failing on purpose. That is what I do a lot. Also in this video, of course. So right now with my escape room right here, I am struggling a lot. But when you guys are watching this out of the comfort of your home, you will all just be like, well, that guy Sub-Zero there on the screen, well, he really did quite a good job on making everything look easy while he was struggling really hard. At least that is what I think that you are all going to be saying. I mean, I cannot know for sure now, can I guys? Nope, that is right, Chip. I am catching your drift, my small friends. Now still, that does not mean that this is easy for me at all. I mean, it would just plain be unfair if you had to watch me do all of this so perfect and swift without a care in the world. And you guys are out there struggling trying to become as great as me in these things. So sometimes I will fail on purpose just to make it look a little less hard. I mean, come on. I would not be able to do all of this without you guys. So if you guys want to be like me, that would be pretty hard. So I have to put in some flaws to myself. I mean, no one is flawless except for me, of course. So you know, maybe that is the reason why I should be doing all of this, just so that you guys can see that having flaws is just a way of life. But then again, I am a Roblox character, so I am not really sure if that also counts for me. But now that the cat is out of the bag, I will just hope that you guys appreciate the fact that I sometimes end up failing on purpose, just so that you guys can see that I am also human, even though I am better than anyone else in these types of things. Just so that you know. Now, of course, like it goes with everything in life, there is no such thing as the perfect life. I mean, my life is pretty good in all of that, but it is not perfect. And that is one thing that might just be pretty important for the people who look up to me. It is not about leading the perfect life, or leaving a flawless and faultless life. No, it is about being the perfect person in your life. Just be the person that you think is perfect, because that is all you have. You cannot change the outcomes in the world. The only thing in this world that you actually can change in a good or bad way is yourself. And now we shall just throw out the bad part, because no one wants to be the worst version of themselves. Just like I do not want the worst version of this video, so I should actually be going quite a bit because I am lacking right now. I mean, I am trying my best, but it seems like that is not enough for the soulless pit that I call. I do not even know what I should call this right now. I mean, this thing is taking everything out of me right now, and it is giving me nothing in return except for maybe some funny footage, but that is it. That is just something that is unfortunate. But if you have the ability to change anything about yourself, and I do not just mean your appearance, but make sure that anything that you might be changing actually is a change for the better. And that is not just something that I am saying for the likes or anything, that is just something that I feel like is true for a lot of people out there, and even for a lot of people in here right now. So I am wondering what is coming up next. Wow, I am actually hoping for something a little less hard to build. Oh wait, never mind, this is not anywhere near as hard. I mean, would you just look at this? This is not even hard at all. Why would I want to be here in something like that? No way, Jose. I just want my muffins. And that is all there is to it. But I will get my cake once I finish this whole secret house. I am not sure what the difference between the two is, but it was holding on of them, and I wanted the thing. But the thing that was holding the thing was looking rather hard in my opinion. So I am just going to stay the freak away from there in the future. So actually, if you want to see it from another angle, and I mean a metaphorical angle and not a physical angle. So basically the secret room will be more of a panic room for when the noob hits the fan and everything goes into a state of decay. And since I do not want that to happen with me being in harm's way, I am just making sure that whenever there is a noob around here, I can make sure that I just pop into the room of secrets, aka panic room, aka secret room. I will just be safe there and there will be no harm done to the house. And by the way, you guys might want to help me with these names because this is getting kind of out of hand. I mean, come on sub, how bad are you at making up these names? I mean, a secret room, that is okay. But when it is also known as a panic room, or it is also known as a freaking room of secrets, well, that is the point of no return. So why do you guys not just come up with a name for this room, and I will see which one I like. So just leave a comment right down in the comments section down below. Now, even with all of that being said, I would still love to have my own television show someday. I mean, I am already reaching a pretty broad audience right now, but I think that this will only get better once I am on the television. Or I should actually be saying when we are on the television, because I have now got this thing that I need to escape, which would be a cool TV show. So this just thickens the plot on the ever so forward question about who is Sub-Zero. Well, Sub-Zero has a good friend who lives on his shoulder who is called Chip. At least in Roblox. Now that did not clarify anything. I mean, if anything, it just brought up more questions, right? But that does not matter, and I think that it is something that will keep this life and this channel ever so interesting to the older viewers and the younger ones. Now also, I mean to the old school viewers who have been hanging out with me for a while, and of course for the people who only just now are watching my channel. So for you out there, if this actually is your first time watching me on this video, well, then you are the lucky person of seeing me fail for the first time ever. And you will be seeing this quite a lot probably. Well, as of right now, there is not much more to it, to be honest. I mean, I wish that there was, but apparently there is not more to it right now. I would just wish that there was a way with which I could actually keep the noobs out of my world and out of my property. But since that has not worked yet, I will just have to make do with the things that I make do. So even though that might have sounded a little very confusing, that is basically all that I can say right now. Like I said, I wish that there was a way to just stay here and enjoy life on the outside. But right now that would not be possible, which is sad. But like I have said 1,000 times already, I am not here to deal with these noob all day round. Now I can honestly say that this house right here is not the golden option. I am here to relax from all of the stressful stuff that happens inside of Roblox and in my YouTube comments section. So after a hard day of work, I basically come here and make sure that everything is looking right and making sure that everything is in place so that I can just do what I want. But you know, I guess that this is just something that I have to deal with, and I bet that I can do that just fine. So now that we are almost finished, I actually hope that there is going to be a noob who is coming by pretty soon, just so that I can test to see if this sword is fully operational. Yes, I just quoted Star Wars. What are you going to do about it? That is right, there is nothing that you can do about it, because right now Sub-Zero Exabyte is a free man. Of course that means if there will be no noob coming around right now, because then he would have been able to hear my entire plan and I would be screwed either way. But of course that does not matter right now. So just like I said, there is going to be a lot changing around here. Since I cannot just go out and about anymore, and I will have to stick close to my house because otherwise there will be a lot going on throughout my days. But I will make sure that I can still do whatever is necessary to make these videos for you guys. Even if it means that I am going to be making a video that is just me sitting in a chair by some fireplace in a red kimono with some kind of a pipe and a newspaper. Yeah, just imagine me sitting like that. But with all of that said, it is time for me to move on with this and to not get distracted anymore. So I am closing the video right now. I still hope that you have enjoyed this as much as ever, and I would love to see you guys in the next video.